FIFA World Cup 2026. So, match day 1 isn't over yet. But by the time it's over, match day 2 is going to start the very next day. So, I'm just going to quickly give you guys my predictions. First, we have Czechia versus South Africa. In Czechia's first game, they played pretty good. But they ended up losing, as you guys can see up here. Then here, Mexico versus South Africa. That was a crazy game, the opener. Mexico ended up winning that. So I'm thinking this game right here will end in a 1-1 draw. Not 11-1, 1-1. Then we have Mexico, South Korea. This will be a crazy game. First, Mexico will, of course, won their game South Africa in dominant form. South Korea won against Czechia. Not that dominant, though. I think this game is going to be very close. I think it's going to be 2-1. Then, and this is how I'm predicting it to end after match day 2. Mexico on top of the group, South Korea. Then Czechia and South Africa. This is it before match day 2. And now this is it after. Boom. It's the exact same. It's just that the points changed. Now in Group B, we have Switzerland, Canada, Qatar, Bosnia. Both of these games ended a 1-1 draw. Switzerland got upset by Qatar. First, we have Switzerland, Bosnia. I think Switzerland will get the victory against Bosnia. The Canada will get their first ever World Cup victory. I think it's only going to be 1-0, though. But again, Qatar is playing very good right now. So this will put them in last place. But here's how it looks after. Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, then Qatar now. Now in Group C, we have Scotland, Brazil, Morocco, Haiti. First, we have Scotland, Morocco. Morocco actually had a pretty surprising start. I predict them to lose this game up here. And then Scotland had a dominant start as well. I think this game right here will be realistically a 2-2 draw. Then this game right here. Brazil, Haiti. Brazil had a pretty bad start to the World Cup. They were expected to win that game. But Haiti, they didn't have any pressure in that game. They have nothing to lose. I think if Neymar plays, Brazil will win this game, and I think he will play. I'm predicting 3-1 to Brazil. I mean, this is how the groups look after that. First place Brazil, second place Scotland, third place Morocco, fourth place Haiti. Next up, we have the United States, Australia, Turkey, Paraguay. First, we have, I'm going to start with this game, Turkey, Paraguay. Both teams ended up losing, but Turkey put up a little bit more of a fight. Both these teams did not put up a fight, but Turkey put a little bit more of a fight. I think this game right here will end in a 2-1 with victory to Turkey. And then we have the big game here, USA, Paraguay. I think that the US will have a 3-1 victory in this. I think it's going to be 3-2 because of how good Australia is playing. And the US's defense isn't that good, so they're going to concede a lot of goals against Australia, who actually have a pretty decent attack. So after match day 2, nothing has changed. Only Turkey has actually got more points. Everybody else has dropped points. So last place Paraguay, first place Turkey, Australia, and then the US. The US, first team in the knockout rounds, qualified. No, actually also Mexico qualified in the knockout rounds here. So then we have this right here, Germany, Cote d'Ivoire, Ecuador, and Curacao. First we have Germany versus the Ivory Coast, where I have, in this game, Germany winning 4-1. But no, because that's what I had actually before. But the Ivory Coast actually had a pretty good game. I think this game is going to end 2-1. And then this game, 3-1. To make it like this. So nothing has changed. Curacao, I think, are knocked out now. Well, no, they're not knocked out. They can still climb up. So then, Group F, we have Sweden, Japan, Netherlands, and then Tunisia. I think in this first game, Netherlands, Sweden, the Netherlands will take the dub here. And then Tunisia, Japan. Japan will take the victory there. Means that now the Netherlands are on top of this group. And Tunisia are out. Next up, we have this group right here. The group of upsets in this last match today. Belgium drew against Egypt. Iran drew against New Zealand. First, we have Belgium, Iran. I think that's going to be 4-1 to Belgium. Then this game over here, 2-2 draw. I think that this will be a 2-2 draw. Means that Belgium is on top of this group now. They've not qualified to the knockout rounds yet because anything could happen in this group. Next up, Group H. We saw a huge upset in this group as Spain drew to Cape Verde, and we also saw Saudi Arabia doing excellently against Uruguay. Spain, Saudi Arabia. You should not underestimate Saudi Arabia, but I do think that Spain will come off with the victory in this game. And this game right here, Uruguay, Cape Verde, I am predicting a huge upset. 1-0 to Cape Verde. Means that now, Uruguay is in last place in this group. Next up in Group I, this group was just played yesterday. France had dominant display against Senegal. Iraq got battered by Norway. First, this game right here. I am not sticking with the 8-0 that I had before. I am going to predict this game right here to be 5-2. Because I saw how good Iraq was playing. I think realistically, 6-2 is okay. And then this game, Norway, Senegal, I think that it will be a 2-2 draw. It's going to be, no, 3-2 to Senegal. Completing the storyline, France qualifies in the knockouts. Iraq are unfortunately done. They are packing their bags already. We have Argentina, Austria, Jordan, Algeria. That Argentina-Algeria game was crazy. The Austria-Jordan game was also crazy. First, Jordan-Algeria. I think it will be 2-1 to Algeria. Algeria is not here. And then we have this game right here. I'm thinking it's going to be 4-1. Messi breaks the record for most goals. Means that Argentina is already qualified in the next round. Next in Group K. This is one of the groups that's not over yet. I'm actually watching the Portugal-DRC game right now. I think that game, I have it 1-1. And then Uzbekistan, Colombia. Let's just say, I think it's going to end 3-1. So, yeah. So I'm just going to put it in right now. Because this game's at 0-0. I'm going to put it at 0-0. So those two games will not do anything. But here we have Portugal, Uzbekistan. I think this will be 5-1 to Portugal. Not 51-1. 5-1. Then we have Colombia, DR Congo. Where I'm thinking this will be a 3-2 game. Colombia ties this game. Well, this group doesn't really show what it is going to be. Because these two games did not really get played. So here it is. Next up, we have England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. Again, these two games have not been played yet. So now, we have England, Ghana. 2-0. It really depends on how they play in this match day. I think it's going to be 2-0. But no, 2-2 I think is good. Then, we have Panama, Croatia. 1-0 to Croatia. Now, just make these two games 0-0. Because they've not been played yet. Here's how it looks. So right now, that's how it looks. Group A, right now I have Mexico, South Korea, Czechia, South Africa. Group B, Switzerland, Canada, Bosnia, Qatar. Group C, Brazil, Scotland, Morocco, Haiti. Group D, USA, Australia, Turkey, Paraguay. Group E, Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador, Curacao. Group F, Netherlands, Spain, Sweden, Tunisia. Group G, Belgium, New Zealand, Egypt, Iran. Group H, Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Group I, France, Senegal, Norway, Iraq. Then Group J, Argentina, Austria, Algeria, Jordan. Group K, Portugal, Colombia, DR Congo, Uzbekistan. And then finally, Group L, we have Croatia, England, Panama, Ghana. Okay, guys, that was it. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will see you next time.